Nice fresh water clean. Here's a second pair. These guys here are super protective. Few over here. This is my colony. I'm gonna get these guys moved over to a 210 as soon as I can. This was supposed to have been one, but that's another topic. It's an old school Oceanic though, so don't look too bad with those new lids on there. Y'all gave me that advice on getting them. I appreciate that. They're pretty happy. They're going to be a whole lot happier. I've got another pair in here forming. It's going to take a little bit. And I'm going to get them over in another tank once they pair out. Here's my first pair here. The fry in this tank are smaller than the second pair, and this fry here is older. But there's a whole lot more in here. Whole lot more. These two ain't near as protective as the other ones. You can actually clean this without getting bit. Alright, work my way over here. My Trimax, still got tons of these guys. These guys are ready to go. I've moved out just one batch to one person so far. Got a ton of these guys. These guys need to go. These guys are more than ready to go. There's Berserker and his girl. This old boy here will straight up take your fingers off. He ain't even playing no games. Yeah, these guys are definitely ready to go. Anybody's interested, let me know. Alright, let me do a little tour here. Let me move in here. Let y'all see what else I got going on in here. Alright, let's move into the certified fish room here. What we got in here? Some commodes growing out. There is Wonderful. Little Jaguar. I got Wonderful long time ago, and she was labeled as a Grimaud. She was supposed to have been one. Obviously she's not. I'm quite certain she's probably just a full-blood Grimaud or Jag. I think they got them mixed up or something. Got a few grow out Trimax in there. That big girl right there, I bred her once with Berserker. She's F1. I got a couple little grow outs. There's a female Gramodes up top. There's a male Gramodes. Got another little Trimac in here somewhere. Little grow out. Where's he at? Nope, that's my. There he is. There's the little guy. He's pretty awesome. Let's see. We got over here. Got some stuff growing out. I had to move my Salvini over here. He was getting a little too much for him. And got a little bitty guy down in there that I need to get him back over in the tropicals, but the little dude's holding his own. Little bitty loopy Cavala, and there he is. That little guy is no joke though. He definitely holds his own in there. They don't mess with him at all. Quite the opposite actually for a little bitty semi-aggressive cichlid. Reason why I had to move him over so he wouldn't it's a little tex right there and some Rivetus. Got two girl Rivetus in there and a little male. But I had to move the little Loopy over here for the time being. So I bought a little baby buddy. Here's my 53 Oceanic. I bought a little baby buddy Kofri. And this is the there he is. Tropical fish tank. I got a little blue car in there. But that little Loopy in here was really dominant. Like he would have ran that little buddy everywhere. So growing that little dude out. And then over here, let's see. This is Meathead. He don't play nice with anybody. None of the beanies at all. None of the colony in there at all. He's pretty awesome, but he don't play any games. And then I had to move this little bitty over here with him because little 5-star, they seem to be doing great actually. Their aggression levels are compatible. It's the only really place I could put her. She was starting to get really gnarly over in the other tank. She was chasing the Gramodes around and everything. She's not even that big, but she is quite fierce. But she stays over here on her side pretty much. And Meathead pretty much stays on his side. They do good for the most part. Every now and then he'll chase her around, but he's actually pretty good with her, believe it or not, which is quite shocking. So I can figure something else out here. I'm planning on getting a West African tank and putting the 5-star in with that little buddy. Maybe get some other stuff. There he's dancing. And over here I'm growing out little electric blue Jack. If I can see him, I don't know if I can see him or not. There he is. Little bitty guy. And down here I got growing out I got two little regular Jacks down there and a little Mayan cichlid. So yep, that's a tour of the fish room.